Hello, I am back, I have a voice, and today it's Q&A Thursday and we are talking about high turnover of cleaning staff. Let's go. Hello people, thank you very much for being here. My apologies for missing Tuesday and Thursday, but having a bout of laryngitis prevented me from speaking much. You will find the topics that should have been vlogs last week now in blog content. You'll find them on my website, which will be around here somewhere. So today, a question came from my Facebook page and it reads as follows. I wondered if you could kindly advise again. Do you find that you have a high turnover of staff? I find it difficult to find good staff, and then through lots of different reasons, they end up leaving. Is this just the nature of the beast, or do you find this? First of all, thank you very much for your question. In a very short answer to that question, yes, it is a little bit of the nature of the beast. The cleaning industry as a whole tends to have a very high turnover rate in comparison to other industries. For example, the turnover in an office environment would be expected to be around 15 to 20%, where in the cleaning industry it can be as high as 75%. The reason that staff don't tend to stay long, or there tends to be a high turnover of staff within the cleaning industry, is for several reasons. One of the main reasons being people think that cleaning is easy. They think it is an easy job that they can do because how hard can it be, right? So they apply for a cleaning job and then they get such a shock when they find out that we expect a house to be cleaned in a certain way, in a certain standard, and it is often much more arduous and more to detail than they would do in their own home. So you get people that start off well and they are in a blaze of glory in the first week, and then they suddenly find in week 2 and week 3 that they can't keep up with the pace, and so they end up dropping out. To combat this within my own business, I actually have a probationary period. Within that probationary period, a cleaner can leave me and I can leave the cleaner with 24 hours notice either way. And it also gives us time to bed in the cleaner and to see if they are any good before they get released fully into their own round. The one thing that I have found is that people that tend to pass the probationary period end up staying with me and will be with me for multiple years. People that have joined thinking that cleaning will be an easy gig, they do not last 4 weeks of the probationary period normally. Another reason that there is turnover is so high within the cleaning industry is because cleaning, either domestic or commercial cleaning, is not seen as a career. It is not seen as something that people do and dedicate themselves to. It is sadly seen as a lowly job and a lowly position, and I have heard the phrase many times that they are just cleaning until they can find something better. This troubles me greatly because I think being a cleaner is a great job and they provide a great service. I always tell my ladies that they are actually the 4th emergency service, because if it wasn't for cleaners, and I mean cleaners in hospitals and schools and roadways and official buildings, nowhere would open. Nowhere would be sanitary. So cleaners, you are the 4th emergency service and you do such a good job. Trying to relay that to your staff has helped me within my business, trying to make the cleaners feel more pride and satisfaction in the job that they do. But unfortunately, it's a bit of a society thing that cleaning is seen as a stopgap job and not really seen as something you can progress in. Therefore, people don't tend to stay in it long term. One thing that I would advise thinking of and would say to employers that it's not always about the money. You can put up pay rates and lose out on margin and pay bonuses and incentive schemes and give away vouchers and bottles of wine and all them sorts of good things. And why incentives do help and are nice for the staff to know that they are valued and appreciated, it will not be the reason that somebody stays or commits to your business. Even the pay rate might not have anything to do with why they stay in a job. I've had cleaners that have worked for me that have been treated awfully in other companies, And I think that can go an awful long way to staff retention in making your cleaners feel valued and appreciated and part of a team. Share with your cleaners your goal for the business and what it is you're trying to achieve. Bring them with you, make them excited with you, make them feel like they are contributing, because they are, to something awesome that you are building. A final thing to think about would be, do you offer enough training and support and structure to your cleaning staff and to your team? The way that I like to view it is real simple. Ask yourself, would you be happy working for you? If you wouldn't, then you have issues and change them, because if you wouldn't even work for you, why would you think anybody else would want to? And have a look at ways that are not necessarily cost-based, but things that somebody could do for you that would make you feel better about your employment. How could you transfer that in and onto your team? Like I have said previously in past videos, a lot of recruitment and getting the recruitment tighter is about having a process. Please see my first video that I did pre-losing voice, and the link will be below, and also see the second follow-up blog post. I am in the middle of putting together a more in-depth recruiting course, and I am going to be looking for a couple of people that I want to test and try this out on. So if you would like to take part in beta testing of one of my programs completely free of charge, all I want is your feedback and notification on your results and how it's made a difference in your business. Please subscribe to my newsletter, because I will be sending out details all about that on Monday the 6th of June. Thank you so much for being here. If you have a question that you would like answered, please hit me up with any of the contact details below. Subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss new content every Tuesday and Thursday. I thank you so much for being here and watching. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.